I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you. Call
Right,
him.
what you gonna call him and say? My boyfriend is here at the mall.
Yeah. Police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch. You a
He cussing her out.
Excuse me. I need you out the
nigga.
But I don't give a
Okay.
I need you out the mall, nigga. I need you out the mall.
Okay.
I need you out the mall. Okay. I need you out the mall.
Okay.
I need you out the mall.
Okay.
Why, how you gonna tell her you a police ass? She's a girl. Only you.
Okay.
Let me just watch the
Let's go
video.
this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go.
But here's the thing. We never actually found out whether or not Ronnie was the baby father or not, because a week before the court hearing to decide on whether or not Chrisean Rock has to give Ronnie a paternity test, Ronnie was shot and killed in a very mysterious fashion. That Chrisean Rock could be getting arrested for murder very soon. The same day Chrisean Rock announced that she's moving out the country,
I knew it. It was something about her we didn't know about. I knew this girl. I've been telling y'all for a long time. It's crazy. I told y'all a long time ago. She crazy. She crazy. And honestly, bro, she act like a crackhead. I'm just being honest. See, y'all get mad at me for telling the truth, and then y'all call me a hater. I'm a hater. No, she's a crackhead.
we learned that homicide detectives have taken an interest in Chrisean Rock, and they're asking people questions about her.
They interested in her, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, child. I'm moving out the country.
But
We're moving out the country. Look, we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country. We're moving out the country. Oh
In
God.
how many months?
Thank God. Get her out of here. As soon as the day she leaves this country will be a better place. I have a dream. I have a dream that all girls who act like Chrisean Rock be banished from this country to never return again.
Excited.
For real. Yep.
Yep, we're moving out. I got my suitcase with me.
I want to tell y'all so many details. Why you just do that?
You posted it.
Let's rewind a little bit so you guys got the full context. Chrisean Rock has an ex-boyfriend called Ronnie. When Chrisean Rock got pregnant, Ronnie popped up and said the baby was his. Chrisean Rock said the baby was Blueface. Blueface to this day said the baby belongs to Ronnie and is not his.
Right.
Ronnie took Chrisean Rock to court to prove the baby was his.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing,
Wow. Let me just ask a simple question here. How does and I'm gonna be very politically correct when I say this, but I'm just asking a question. How does your penis get aroused for Chrisean Rock?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't understand. That's the only question I have. And even if it does get aroused, because sometimes bro got a mind of his own. I'm a man. I get it. Sometimes the shit just be, you know what I'm saying? But how do you pull your penis out of your pants, out of your drawers, with no condom, and insert it inside a girl like Chrisean Rock?
what?
I don't get that. And then leave it in there and shoot the club up? What the fuck?
Do a court-ordered paternity test, and
Jesus.
once we get this paternity test, we shall have more
Ronnie also pulled up on Chrisean Rock in person when she came to Baltimore, demanding that she gives him a paternity test so he can figure out whether or not Chrisean Jr. is his kid or not.
right
Chrisean
here.
Jr.
Junior right here.
Can you chill
Weird
out?
as you weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you.
Where the hell they at? They in the back of
That's my
Subway?
son. That's my son. What you want to do?
Excuse
What do you want to do?
I'm calling the car.
I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you. Call
Right,
him.
what you gonna call him and say? My boyfriend is here at the mall.
Yeah.
I'm calling the car.
Police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
Police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch. You a
He cussing her out.
Excuse me. I need you out the
nigga.
But I don't give a
Okay.
I need you out the mall, nigga. I need you out the mall.
Okay.
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 Why, how you gonna tell her you a police ass? She's a girl. Only you.
Okay.
Let me just watch the video.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go.
But here's the thing. We never actually found out whether or not Ronnie was the baby father or not because a week before the court hearing to decide on whether or not Chrisean Rock has to give Ronnie a paternity test, Ronnie was shot and killed in a very mysterious fashion.
He got killed. See, in my head, I'm thinking Chrisean, this her baby daddy, he be in the streets, he be doing this, he be doing that, you see what I'm saying? Maybe she had some involvement with the murder that he committed. I'm not thinking that he ended up dead. Weirdo. Running a small business is super, super hard. Finding the money that you need to grow that business is even harder. There are 36 million small businesses in the United States of America, and more than 70% of them need additional funding at least once a year. But a traditional banker puts you in paperwork and make you wait months for just an answer. You don't even know if you got approved or denied for like 5 months messing with a regular bank. And that's where today's sponsor comes in. If your business makes at least $25,000 in monthly revenue, Delta Capital offers business funding. Now, with an application that takes under 5 minutes, has zero impact on your personal credit, and you can get approved in a few minutes, you need to apply. If you meet the requirements, you need to fill out an application. No gatekeeping, no runaround, just real capital for businesses that have genuinely earned it. Your business is generating at least $25,000 a month. You qualify to apply. Click the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen to get same-day business funding up to $500,000. $500,000. Fast funding for businesses built to grow.
You heard right. We just got the update. So apparently, there had been some money on Ronnie's head since Friday. What's today? Tuesday. So since Friday,
was he in LA?
Apparently, somebody put some money on his head. Somebody wanted him dead. And y'all, I found out exactly how it happened. So one of the neighbors says that Ronnie was sitting in his car outside his house when all of a sudden this car pulled up behind him. A person gets out the car. He didn't realize that they had a gun or whatever. They ran up on the car real quick, y'all. They shot him 10 times.
Damn.
Not only was he shot 10 times, nobody even came to check on him for at least 10 minutes. So if there was a chance that he could have been saved,
it was over with.
Within those first 10 minutes, it wouldn't happen because nobody even came to check on him until after 10 minutes. The neighbor says that he heard it, but of course he didn't want to come out immediately because that's gunshots. So he waited about 10 minutes, make sure the coast is clear. Then he went to check. He said he tried to lay Ronnie down on his side. He said he was shot up everywhere. He said there was blood coming all out of his body. And basically he died right there. There was no way.
That's crazy. He didn't even make it to the hospital.
So whoever this was, they wanted this done quickly.
That theory lines up with the possibility that Chrisean Rock may have put a hit on Ronnie to avoid the court order paternity test before the last court hearing.
Now that is some crazy shit. FBI, open up! But I want you to turn your attention to the bottom of the screen and see that. You see that little red line with the big red dot right there? We not even halfway through the video. I know it's more details than that. Because these some crazy accusations. But I'm going to put it to you like this. Would you be surprised if Chrisean Rock did that? I know I wouldn't.
Here's the thing, it gets weirder. Chrisean Rock owns biological sister. Came on Jason Lee's podcast and implied and hinted and said Chrisean Rock did it without saying Chrisean Rock did it.
The Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all There's a lot going on there.
It don't look too
I'm
good
not
for
the
certain
police,
people
but
we know.
I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
Whoa, no, that's suspicious though. You ran up on her, she called the police, and then you get killed. You get killed shortly before the paternity test. That's suspicious. And it ain't got nothing to do with Blueface because from my understanding, he from Baltimore. Blueface from LA. That's the whole opposite side of the country. You feel me?
Pal. No paternity test. I'm sorry.
No.
Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera we back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Yeah.
That's Chrisean Rock's biological sister.
Right.
So if she gets to say, hey, man, I can't say what I want to say because it's going to get somebody we know in trouble, but, hey, I heard there was going to be a paternity test, then pop, there's no paternity test.
Right.
That's her clearly saying Chrisean Rock got Ronnie murdered to avoid the paternity test that was supposed to happen.
That's what it sounds like.
Like a week later. This is going to be the last court hearing.
Right.
Now, when Chrisean Rock was asked about this, Chrisean Rock says the trolling that Ronnie did with her and Blueface got him in a grave, and then quickly switches up and says, oh no, he died because of his street beef. And I always thought this was odd.
When you saw your sister insinuated,
Okay,
she didn't say it, but she insinuated that you had something to do with Ronnie Doe, his death.
It's like a punch, a grab. Like she probably, her interview was probably so boring that she had to make something like, that's the only thing that got clipped, was talking about me. What else got clipped? We did not give a What else did you ask her?
She said she would beat Clarissa up in a boxing match.
Whoop-de-doo. That's it? That's all y'all talked about?
I can't remember everything else.
Exactly. When I cut off Ronnie, I just started seeing this side of him. He wanted clout chase for him. So, he did paid interviews. He tried to push his music, all type of things. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really to be an option of a father, not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family.
Ronnie?
His mother, he got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters, and his aunt. They all spoil him because he's the only boy in that bloodline. So they would have worshipped my little like that. I don't know. It would have been better off having a baby with him than Blue, to be honest. But he knew it wasn't his baby. He wouldn't even did that. He did that because he was just tripping.
You can't really call what she said a confession by any means.
Right.
But just her saying, oh, he trolled himself to the grave. Well, he wasn't trolling the street dudes online. If he had street beef, we didn't know about it because he wasn't trolling them online. The only person he was trolling online was Chrisean Rock. So for her to say he trolled himself to the grave, to me, that right there may have been the closest thing to her just saying, like I did it.
Yeah.
But Blueface was also asked about this when he got out of jail and did Jason Lee. Now, when Blueface did Jason Lee, Blueface revealed that Chrisean Rock and Ronnie was actually on the phone the night that Ronnie passed away. Now, he would also claim that Chrisean Rock is a setup artist because she also has dropped his low before, so he wouldn't be surprised if she's involved.
So when I seen that, I already knew that it was bogus.
So Tasiki was here on the show. We interviewed her, and I think she said
crazy as hell.
She kind of hinted that she thought Chrisean may have had something to do with Ronnie dying. What do you think about that?
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist. So
that's what from my knowledge, yes, she's known to give
Set
addresses
people up.
and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive.
Right.
That's from my knowledge. Now,
I mean, we could see that. We can see that. You feel me? We can see that she very impulsive. See, Blueface, he just look like that. Don't get me wrong. He look crazy as hell. I don't know who told him it was a good idea to do that shit to his face, but Lord have mercy. Go get that shit. I'll be at the crib cutting my shit off. Razor blade, just fuck. Just grow a new space. You feel me? But he died slow. And like, I'm not saying Chrisean Rock I'm not put out. It's more believable to me that she gave his address to somebody that she knew he was beefing with. That's more realistic, and that sounds more believable to me, in my opinion, than she put some money on his head and she went and paid a nigga to do. You know what I'm saying? That don't really. But would a girl get mad at a nigga? He say something crazy. He like, well, I know these niggas be beefing with you. Give a nigga your address. I done seen that happen on the internet thousands of times. You know what I'm saying? So, and if she's known to do that, like, remember, this is the same girl that pulled up to Blueface's event with his ops, where something could have really happened, and she bragged about it online because she was dating one of his ops that was 19, and she like 29 or some shit. She dating some 19, 18-year-old little kid who is from his ops neighborhood, and she pulled up to his event and tried to start some shit at his event. So do I think am I putting that past the crackhead Chrisean? No, I'm not, bro. And I mean this with all I mean this with no disrespect. I mean this with all respect. You know what I'm saying? But Chrisean Rock comes off as a girl who be on drugs, folks, or a girl who don't got it all. It's everything upstairs is not lined up in Chrisean Rock's head. I think the whole internet know that. Y'all can gonna call me a hater and an asshole for saying it, but y'all thinking the same thing. Nobody looks at Chrisean Rock and be like, yeah, she's a very intelligent person with her head straight on her shoulders. Like,
as far as him,
let's just keep it real though, gang. I'm trying to get this shit off.
And them talking the night he died.
Safe to say, things already was not looking good for Chrisean Rock at all. Mm-hmm. People around her own sister is saying, man, she kind of did it. Blueface is saying, man, she kind of did it. Chrisean Rock, had that mishaps, had that slip up. She's like the number one prime suspect who had the motivation to do this.
Right.
Well, a man have came forward today.
Oh,
and
shit.
When it was already looking bad for Chrisean Rock, it just got worse. See, this man have came forward and said that police have approached him about, like Ronnie's homicide and Ronnie's murder. Because right now the murder is still unsolved.
Right.
The man has said police has approached him about this murder, and they continue to badger him and ask him about Chrisean Rock and his relationship to Chrisean Rock.
Major, let me tell you. So tell me why.
He definitely from Baltimore. I can say that off the first 3 words he said. Let me tell you. What the fuck do y'all got going on with your mouth to make you say you? Bro, it's you, bro. It's you. Now, I know I got me a Chicago accent. You feel me? I know I got my shit, bro. I know I say car when it's really supposed to be car. But damn.
Homicide detectives came knocking on my door yesterday. And I'm scheduled to talk to them Monday.
That's crazy.
It's real. No cap.
No cap.
No plan. I don't need play like, I don't need play with the police. It's serious.
It's serious.
It's real serious. It's so serious right now, Major.
Damn.
It ain't even a game.
First off, don't tell me you don't play with the police, but then you agree to voluntarily go and talk to the police about a homicide investigation. We know who you are.
Luckily, well, I ain't gonna say luckily.
I think he meant like I ain't playing with them folk. Like they want me to come up there, no problem. Like I think that's what he meant. Like I don't play with them police like that.
I'm mad. I wasn't home. I'm not home. But gosh.
Is this Ronnie's friend though? Like who is
this? So now my theory is this, right? Cause it took what? How long Karan been dead? No trolling. We ain't playing. We dead, sir. We mean business right now. Karan been dead for a little second, right? Like 2 years or some shit.
Oh, it's been a minute. Okay, 2 years.
Why do it take y'all this long to even? Cause y'all didn't have to reach out to me, bro. Cause I know I ain't really too much I can tell y'all. But y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory.
You know, Baltimore like Gotham City, nigga.
Your girl about to go down, and they probably got shit on Shorty, but trying to figure out who did this shit.
Right, who actually pulled the trigger.
Cause they ain't just gonna become like I told the officer, I said, you don't want to talk to me. I said, ain't really much I can tell you. He want to talk to me. Fuck what I can tell him over the phone. He want to talk to me, show me some stuff, and holler at me. But I'm really like, all right. Cause he told me he see through the shit. You see through what I'm doing. You know I'm trolling. You see through it. You see everything I'm doing. You say you see through what I'm doing on the internet, right? Or what I did. I ain't gonna say what I'm doing, cause that shit. You see through what I did. And you still want to talk to me? Your girl might be in trouble, man. I ain't gonna say too much. Yesterday I was too excited. My nerves was everywhere. First I heard police, homicide, detectives looking for me.
I honestly hope Chrisean Rock isn't actually dumb enough to involve herself in this.
I mean,
now here's some interesting facts for you guys.
I wouldn't be surprised, though.
Apparently, Ronnie got arrested for shooting a man or killing a man because of Chrisean Rock, right? Like on behalf of Chrisean Rock, right? Chrisean Rock's brother is in jail right now for murder. So Chrisean Rock has been around a lot of violence, and Sidley has kept a lot of people around her who's willing to do her dirty work.
I'm not surprised.
I just hope she's not dumb enough to actually do this. This would be an absolute tragedy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right? Because again, her son's father, Blueface, or so she claimed, isn't claiming the baby. If she goes to jail, who
gonna take care of the baby?
Who takes care of the baby?
Right. Fucked up.
I hope she's not dumb enough to do.
She ain't take care of the baby. From my understanding, it's something like developmentally wrong with the baby because she's smoking weed and drinking liquor the whole pregnancy. So, and then she tried to act like she wasn't when she was doing it on camera. We saw you. I don't even understand how somebody like that could be famous or how they could have fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody like that, bro. Shout out to Flacco, man. Well, I'm not subscribed on this channel. I'm gonna go ahead and give him another subscriber. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't be surprised. Damn, this nigga took the video and the thumbnail, ain't it? Ain't that some shit? He done redacted the Flacco video and took his thumbnail straight up. Ain't changed nothing. But yeah, like that's the type of person she is, though, bro. So I don't understand how she has fans. I don't understand how anybody supports her. I don't understand how anybody watches her or likes her. Like, we literally watched her in 4K do drugs while she was pregnant and ruin a child's developmental years. It's clearly something underdeveloped with that child, from what I've seen. She's a evil human being. So if she don't give a fuck enough for her own child, as a woman, you're pregnant with your child. I don't give a fuck who the baby daddy is. It's your child. You're pregnant with this child. And you don't give a fuck enough to even stop smoking weed and drinking liquor. On top of who knows what other drugs you was doing. You don't even care enough to do that. Why would I think you care enough to not get somebody smoked? That's not something I would put past a person like Chrisean Rock. You get what I'm saying? Now, if I hear, God forbid, if I ever hear that I Show Speed has something to do with a murder, I'm like, nah, that don't sound right. Kai Cenat has that, no, I don't know about that. DDG killed 5 people, no, that don't really sound too believable to me. But Chrisean Rock might have killed somebody, yeah, maybe. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know, but whatever happens, I hope everybody gets justice in the situation. All jokes aside, all trolling aside. I hope everybody gets justice for whatever the situation is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And God bless that baby for real, because obviously, you know, Blueface don't claim the baby. The boy, the dude Ronnie who did claim the baby ended up dead. And if this go the way y'all saying it, then Chrisean Rock gonna end up in jail. You know, she got a brother that's in prison for murder. I don't think it seemed like her family, her whole bloodline just seemed like it's fucked up. Like, I don't know who the mama is, but damn, bitch, you failed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got one girl who don't barely know who her baby daddy is. You know what I'm saying? Who doing drugs while she was pregnant. You got a son who in jail for murder. You get what I'm saying? You got your daughter, ex-boyfriend got killed in the streets. It's like fuck. You know what I'm saying? But what they say too is two sayings that I think is very true in life. Number one is the apple do not fall that far from the tree. If the tree is rotten, the apple that fall from it gonna be rotten too. And birds of a feather flock together. So if your parents is fucked up, your parents are drunks, your parents drug addicts, your parents in the streets, your parents going to prison, your parents shooting niggas and robbing it, 9 times out of 10, you gonna do the same thing. And if you doing that, not your kids, and it's gonna keep going down. You know what I'm saying? That's why I take so much pride in being the one that like changes my family tree. Like when I end up having kids, bro, like I'm telling you, gang, all the cap shit that I went through is not gonna exist in their life. Bro, I'm telling you, gang, I'll do anything to make sure that my children don't live the same life that I lived. You know what I'm saying? In every way possible. That's why I need $100 million. Because once I get $100 million, I'm not working no more. I'm full-time dad. Dad all day, nigga. Husband. Dad. Friend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be, you know what I mean? Like one day, y'all ain't gonna see me on YouTube no more, bro. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get $100 million. I'm gonna set my businesses up. I'm gonna build a media empire. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, gang. I'm gonna go live my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a French Riviera somewhere. I'm gonna be in Monaco chilling, Dubai chilling. Motherfuckers ain't gonna know nothing about no Mac Mula, gang. Real deal. And I'm gonna just be a dad all day and a husband all day, kicking it with my kids, smacking my wife on the ass. She running around, we playing with the dogs and the kids. I'm telling you, gang, I don't want to do, cause I just want to make sure that my kids and my bloodline is set up for greatness. You know what I'm saying? So my daughters will never look at any one of these scallywag, stinking gangbangers. It's like, ooh, he turned me on. I want the daughter that pull up to the hood and turn her ass around. Like, ooh, this neighborhood does not look nice. No, I'm going the other way. My daddy told me not. You feel me? This is just my end of the video rant. If you still watching, you a real nigga though. My doggy from the city.